About time. Yo, you were outside, huh?
Yeah, I was like
6 minutes. Oh, hell nah.
All right. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Bro, I have too much shit.
Why you got so much shit, B?
For preparation.
Just in case I'm not getting through to him, you know.
Yeah.
Pots.
What?
Yo, this is Tim. I am stoked about PCB for... it's my first ever 7's tournament down in Florida. It's my first time in Florida, so I'm excited for all of it. Rucks, tackles, hopefully get some tries in, not puke from the heat, and drink some beers with my boys after winning some games. Let's run it.
PCB for the exposure, to experience a higher level of rugby and meet people from around the country that love rugby just as much as I do.
Let's go PCB, baby.
Get it.
That boy booted, suited. Let's get it.
Alright, we just made our first stop at Chick-fil-A. We're on our way to our next stop, wherever that's gonna be. And we got the boy, we got Kai, the mogul, and we got Timmy 2 times.
Good time.
Alright.
We're in PCB. Only took 5.5 hours. If someone was on fucking time.
Nice interior.
Beautiful boardwalk hotel, baby, and convention center. And
Number 2, right?
motherfucker, you said it was down the hallway. This is the convention center. We lost.
Yeah, we're lost.
Kai, I thought you said you knew.
I'm with the way she told me. She's on this side of the building. Yeah.
Big dubs.
Big
This is good.
Good room. Good choice, Kyle.
Kai,
Appreciate it.
thank you.
It only gets better from here.
That's-
When I get more money, it's gonna be better.
It's gonna be better, yeah. Well, we get more money.
Yeah.
One of us gets more money.
Shut the fuck up. They're having lunch, early ass lunch at like 11:30 because we woke up at 7.
We're at the legendary Dick's, where they're very nice to everybody.
Be careful with that.
Listen, if you want to get involved with rugby, get with VIVA Rugby, baby! VIVA
VIVA Rugby is the shit!
VIVA Rugby loves it!
So we here with.
John Unsworth from New Orleans Rugby Club.
How long you been playing rugby?
Well, that's kind of an interesting story. I started playing when I was 18 because they didn't have high school rugby in the New Orleans area. In fact, I played high school football and soccer back when soccer wasn't year round. It was only in the spring. And our coach was actually an old boy who played for the Coast Guard. And he said, "Hey, are you going to play college ball anywhere?" I said, "No." He said, "Why don't you come out for rugby?" I didn't know what the heck it was. So that summer I went out they had the summer touch league. Went out there, kind of enjoyed it. And then my first year I played at Tulane. I stayed home for college, went to Tulane for a year, played there. And then myself and 2 other guys, we started Loyola University in New Orleans, a rugby club in fall of '93. I played there through through college as well as law school. And in the summers, I played 7's a little bit, and I also played with the Deep South. At the time, it wasn't the True South; it was the Deep South Rugby Union, and I was actually on a couple of their all-star teams as well during the summertime. And then I had a family and kids. Stopped playing for 20 years, and about 6 years ago, I came back to it. Midlife crisis. I'm now 49. And I've been playing year-round for the last 6 years and trying to train like a young guy, and sometimes catching it, sometimes not. But it's okay. I'm still having a good time playing.
So what positions do you play?
Well, I play tight head prop or loose head prop, and every now and then I have played lock, but mostly tight head prop.
So what do you do outside of rugby?
Well, I'm an attorney. That's my real job. But I needed something recreational to do. And I'm not one of those guys who has patience with golf or tennis or now the latest craze, pickleball. No, I'm not going to be that guy. If I'm going to do something, it's going to be something like rugby, where I can be physical as well as also being with camaraderie of a bunch of, guys who just want to be together to do something. Because there's not a lot of things out there anymore for ex-athletes once they leave high school or once they leave college. They don't have a lot of those recreational activities that they can join where you can actually feel like you're just one of the guys, so to speak. We got women's teams, we got men's teams, and there's even a lot of youth organizations out there. Unfortunately, you have to do a little bit more of an internet search. But in New Orleans, we're blessed because, as you know, we have the Major League team, the NOLA Gold. They have their academy team, which is guys trying to make the NOLA Gold, and sometimes they don't, but they get the benefit of playing with New Orleans Rugby Club's D2 team. We've also got a D3 team as well. Both of those teams won True South this past season, and we both went to the regionals. We lost in regionals, but we're planning on going back and getting better and hopefully win a national championship at one of those divisions, hopefully both.
Alvin.
And I'm here with.
Hannah Gladden.
So, how long you guys have been playing rugby?
They snuck up on me after the Barbarian Challenge last year, so a whole year. 1 whole year.
That's great. And how long you been playing rugby?
Today. Period.
That's amazing. People coming out and playing rugby on their first day. So what do you do outside of rugby?
Outside of rugby, I'm an ER nurse. So, I kind of look at rugby like good medicine. And when I do have patients come through that do have a lot going on, I always suggest rugby. I mean, it's good.
And what do you do outside of rugby?
I'm an ex-Team USA wrestler, and I work at Starbucks.
That's great. Positions do you play?
So I play originally hooker, but I can also play wing and scrum half.
That's great. And can you tell us a little bit about your team?
So our team started out this year with only having 3 people, and we have grown to where we have 8 that came today, and we have 2 more at home that wasn't able to make it. Their team originally started out with me and another woman who had been playing for a year, going and whoring out with teams, and we had a coach who unfortunately passed away back in 2020. But from him, he's the reason that all of the women's team keeps going, that we keep wanting to fight and we want to, have our name out there because we are trying to build a legacy.
So I'm here with.
Bree Bolden.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I didn't know anything about rugby till I went to college at Georgia Tech, and been playing ever since. I took like 3 years off, and now I'm right back in it.
What positions do you play?
Let's see here: wing, fullback, a little bit of outside center, some of inside center now that we're in 7's.
So basically everything in your backs.
Yeah, all the backs, none of the forward stuff.
Okay. So tell us about your team, the Harlequins.
So the Harlequins, we're based out of Atlanta. We've been there for a long time. And my favorite thing about the Atlanta Harlequins is that it's always a cycle. Like when I was in college, I got coached by an Atlanta Harlequin. You know, now those of us who are Quins, we are coaching all around the city of Atlanta with Atlanta Youth Rugby. Shout out to Atlanta Youth Rugby. So, you know, the members change, but our heart, our spirit, our fight, our gameplay never does.
Continue your legacy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So we're here with
Jenkins.
Jenkins?
Yeah.
And we're here with
Butt stuff.
amazing nickname. So just tell us a little bit about yourself. How long you been playing rugby?
I've been playing rugby since '07. Started in high school in Tennessee. Then played down in college with this guy down at Lee University. Played men's league with him. Now I'm in Nashville playing. Just been all around.
Great. What about you, Mr. Butt Stuff?
Yeah, started playing in '09 at Lee University, who I'm sure doesn't appreciate any of the shout out we're going to give them, and been playing with Chattanooga ever since.
Great. Tell us a little bit about your team.
So right now we're down here with the Chattanooga Cheetah Boys. So it's Chattanooga's 7's social party side. And we're here to party and play a little rugby.
So what positions do you guys usually play?
Forward or fly half.
Great.
Hook, lock, flank.
Good look.
Yeah, I look like a back, but it's not true.
So what do you guys do outside of rugby?
I'm a social worker with kids in foster care. That's like work stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know, when you start rugby, that's what you do. It's you know, the whole social network and everything around that.
And what did you?
Yeah, I manage personal training programs, and I do stand-up comedy. It's my new thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. We should come and see you sometime. Shout out your Instagram for your stand-up comedy.
Yeah, it's a Kyle 10 Fit. I haven't rebranded it to a comedy thing yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, sir.